Welcome to week 3. This particular week, we will be covering chapter 4, which predominantly looks at the ancient Greeks. Within this video folder, of course, you have this overview, you have the link to MindTap, you also have the link to 2 of the Engineering and Empire video series, one on Persia and one on the Age of Alexander. It's really difficult to talk about Greece without talking about Persia or Iran as well. These two civilizations are greatly tied and interrelated, much like you'll see in a moment with Rome and Carthage. Because of this, I typically in face-to-face classes cover them almost simultaneously as possible. In this particular chapter, you will look at the rise of both of these civilizations. You'll look at all the contributions that the Greeks have made, and there's a good deal of information on Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great is typically referred to as by historians as one of the 5 most important individuals in terms of the history of the world. He will be the one that will end up uniting and creating a own society that connects Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and Africa all together. And of course, we call that Hellenism. And of course, Rome will, in a sense, adopt Hellenism as their way of life. Again, some of the competencies that will be achieved this week in this particular chapter. We'll look at number 2, describing the interactive roles of social, religious, political, economic, scientific, technological forces among civilizations. We'll also look at number 5, global forces such as agriculture, urban revolutions, and others, to civilizations, disease impacts, human migrations, etc. And number 6, compare and contrast responses of the world's people to intercultural contacts and the diffusion of ideas. This is very important in terms of this idea of Hellenism, this brand new, almost a multicultural, multi-global society that really comes about under Alexander. Hope you enjoyed this week. It's a really, really good chapter. The Greeks are always extremely fascinating in terms of their contributions to the world. And to be honest, Alexander the Great is one of my favorite people to study in the world. So good luck, happy learning, and have a great week.